Hillary Clinton maintain this momentum at this point now?
I think she very well could.
Yeah.
I think it's actually we're going to see she's going to run away even further over the next few days because Donald Trump has had such a bad few days. I can't emphasize enough how bad it is right now. He does react to polls. You know, every other time this has happened, this is the third time. First we had, you know, his reaction when he was in Wisconsin with the wives. You remember all of that? He took a dive and then he got back on message. Same thing after the judge comments that he made. Took a dive and then he got back on message. This one's going to be hard. This one's going to be really hard for him. He needs to just turn around, get back on message, and talk about the things that are most important to the American people.
Yeah, I mean, why can't he do that?
Look, there's a strategy right now.
Lee's also a part-time psychologist. So.
Well, the strategy is to bait him, right? All of these things that they're putting out there, it's one after, because he can't help but respond to things. And rule number one of crisis communications is don't repeat the attack. Pivot onto your own message, and he's not able to do that. He can't get off Khan. He can't get off, you know, where he makes things. He can't get off whether or not he's a good businessman and who's a good person and all this stuff. He shouldn't even be going there.
Is that why the Clinton campaign, because she repeatedly hits the issue of his products, his ties are not made in the United States. They cut an ad using an old David Letterman clip.
Yeah.
And she repeats that over and over and over again. And I kept thinking, that doesn't resonate with people. People don't care. So why are they doing it? To bait him.
To bait him so that he's talking about her issues. He's responding to her. He's not talking about what's important to American people. It makes people lose attention on what matters and focus on how he's not presidential, not trustworthy. I mean, those honest and trustworthy numbers that came out in this poll are startling for him because he used to be maybe not likable, but people at least trusted him and thought he was authentic.
Yeah.
Now he's taken a nosedive even there.
Yeah, 61% of voters say that Hillary Clinton is dishonest, compares to 62% for Trump. This coming as both candidates turn up the heat, attacking one another on their records of telling the truth. Listen to this, Lee.
When Donald Trump is asked about where he makes things, he makes them anywhere else but America.
But what she did is lied so badly, and you have the FBI director saying she lied. Said all of these things, and now she's running for president.
What's your take, Lee?
My take is this is what we should be talking about. Donald Trump should be focused on Hillary Clinton, that interview that happened on Sunday, the lies that she told. This is where he needs to be spending his time.
Right. Sunday, that was a terrible day for her. Should have been, but he found a way to ruin it. And if you look at something like the tie issue, that's nothing compared to, I don't know, like the Clinton Foundation. If you want to talk about the places that she's received money from, that's nothing compared to having a tie made in China. Why can he not talk about that? Why?
Because he can't help himself. He's got to go. It's like he gets down these rabbit holes. And it's so frustrating because people want to hear his message. And he's so good when he's on message. People want somebody different. They want an outsider. They want somebody who's going to get the job done. They love it when he talks about deals. They love his language of business.
That, you know, we've heard about. Like, does that help him, or does that kind of move him over more to the establishment, where some of the people who are anti-establishment, pro-Trump, is this ultimately going to help him, you think?
It could help him. The problem is right now, you've got people like Newt Gingrich, Rudy Giuliani, all saying like, okay, he's gone too far now. He's got to be doing something different. And they're saying that publicly. That is his own party saying, we get it. This guy's out of control. That's not good for him. If they're going to do an intervention, it should be behind the scenes, and they should help him say, like, don't change who you are.
Yeah,
don't be like disingenuous.
We know that the economy is the top issue for voters.
That's right.
And this is what he's been resonating with. 50% in this poll say that Donald Trump will handle the economy better than Hillary Clinton. 50%. Do you agree with this poll?
I think that's pretty much, I think that's right. I mean, he's had a bigger lead across the board on these issues, the most important things being economy and terrorism. Terrorism, now he's in a statistical dead heat with Hillary, which is not good news for him. But people do believe his message on jobs and the business side of things. But his lead is shrinking here. I think the Bloomberg endorsement of Hillary Clinton and his message, Warren Buffett out there, it's taking a toll on him, but not as much that he's going to lose it. I think this is an area he could stay on, and I think that's going to be really important for him.